Respected elders, educationists, language scholars, dear teachers and dearest students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who have been subscribed our channel so far may kindly subscribe it. Dear students and teachers, today we are going to see the grammar regarding Tamil letters. The grammar pertaining to Tamil letters. That is the name of how many letters are used in Tamil. Now, what are their names? How they are produced? What are their forms, etc. We are going to see. Dear students, this is the base. Without knowing the grammar of letters, we can't proceed further. We can't go ahead. It is letters which are the base for forming words. Then words should be everything in any language. In Tamil, first of all, we should know the grammar regarding letters. Dear educationists, scholars, teachers and students, we should know one thing, that is, Tamil is a classical language. Semmoli. It is the classical language. Here everything has been well defined. So, listen to this. Listen to this lesson carefully and observe what has been given in Tolgapiyam and Nannur regarding the letters. Come, we will see. Tamil, grammar of letters. Primary letters 30, secondary letters 369. Though it is told that there are 369 secondary letters, actually there are only 216 compound letters and one special letter. That's all. Thus, in Tamil, totally 247 letters are used. Come, let us see. Video number 84, dated 12/3/23. Tamil letter, Tamil alphabet. Grammar relating to Tamil alphabet. See, what are the grammatical rules followed in defining letters and arranging letters to form words, and what are their forms? These things have been well defined in Tolgapiyam and Nannur. Come, let us see them. According to Tamil grammar, the number of letters, their forms, names, ways of production, etc. That is, according to Tamil grammar, the number of letters, their forms, names, ways of production, etc. have been classified into 12 kinds as follows. These things, the rules followed have been defined in 12 kinds. There are 12, there have been, the rules have been classified as 12. Let us see what are they. First, number of letters used in Tamil. எழுத்துக்களின் எண்ணிக்கை. Names of Tamil letters. The names of Tamil letters. பெயர்கள், தமிழ் எழுத்துக்களின் பெயர்கள். Arrangement of letters. How the letters have been arranged in Tamil. எழுத்துக்களின் வரிசை முறை. The way of producing letters. There is the ways of how the letters of phonemes. Letter means not letters, phonemes. Because it is letters which are used for. Letters is used for phoneme. So the ways of producing phonemes. எழுத்துக்களின் ஒலிகள் பிறக்கும் விதம். The forms of Tamil letters. The figure of forms, the figure of Tamil letters. வடிவ அமைப்பு. Unit. Time taken for uttering a letter. மாத்திரை, in Tamil it is called மாத்திரை, உச்சரிக்கும் கால அளவு. That is unit. Time taken for uttering a letter. Then letters occupying the first position in the word. In Tamil, all letters cannot occupy the first position. Out of the 246 letters, all the letters cannot occupy the first positions. Only the defined letters could occupy the first position in a word. சொல்லின் முதலில் நிற்கும் எழுத்துக்கள். Then letters occupying the final position in the word. What are the words which could stand at the end of the word? That is, what are the letters which could occupy the final position in a word? Letters occupying the middle position in the word. What are the letters which would occupy the middle position in a word? See how these things have been, because it is a classical language. There is everything has been defined here very well. Imitation. That is, what is imitation? One letter pretending as another word. One letter pretending as another word and giving the same meaning. Imitation. One letter pretending as another letter and giving the meaning. One letter pretending as another letter. One man acting as another man. That is imitation. In Tamil it is called poli. The ways letters combine and form words. See how letters combine themselves and form words. எழுத்துக்கள் சேர்ந்து உண்டாகும் சொல். Then the 12th rules. The rules for letters joining together. See how not all the 246 letters, they can't combine with one another and form a word. There are certain prescribed rules. Only as per the rules, letters could join themselves and form a word. எழுத்துக்கள் ஒன்றோடு ஒன்று சேர்ந்து சொல்லை உருவாக்கும் முறைகள். Come, let us see some of the things, not all the 12 things we are going to see here, because there is not enough of time to explain all these 12 factors. Here only some factors we are going to see. The remaining would be seen in the following classes. Letters, எழுத்து. You see, it is letter that gives form to phoneme. It is letter that gives form to phoneme. That is, it is physic that gives form to soul. It is a physic that gives form to the soul. That is, your breathing. And the soul is given the form by the physic. The letter gives the form to to the phoneme. I mean physic to the soul and letter to the phoneme. It is letter that gives form to phoneme. That is, it is physic that gives form to the soul. Now I suppose you would be able in a position, you could be able to understand what I like to give you. Okay, Tamil letters have been classified into two kinds known as primary letters, முதல் எழுத்துக்கள், secondary letters. So the Tamil letters have been divided into two kinds. So one is primary letters, that is the basic letters. Second one is the secondary letters, that is supporting letters. What are primary letters? முதல் எழுத்துக்கள். Primary Tamil letters are 30, which fall into three kinds as follows. That is, there are 30 primary letters. There are 30 letters there are 30 prime letters, first letters. These 30 letters fall into three kinds. One is vowels, உயிரெழுத்துக்கள். There are 10 in numbers. 10 a, e, u, e, o. These 10 phonemes, letters are vowels. Then diphthongs, ஈருயிரெழுத்துக்கள், 2 I and o. A and e combine forming I, and a and u combine themselves forming o. So I and o are ஈருயிரெழுத்துக்கள், diphthongs. Then consonants, மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள், 18 in numbers from ik to u. These 18 letters are consonants. Thus, there are two kinds of letters in Tamil. One is primary letters, another is secondary letters. Primary letters, that is the basic letters. They are the first letters. They are the soul of everything. These 30 letters combine, out of 30 letters, that is 10 vowels, 2 diphthongs, combined with the 18 consonants, giving 216 compound letters. These 30 plus that 216, that is on the whole 246 letters, are mainly used in Tamil, both in speech and writing. The special letter act is used occasionally. Vowels 10, diphthongs 2 and consonants 18 are called primary letters. On the basis of the strength of voicing, the 10 vowels have been classified into two kinds known as short vowels, quills, and long vowels, nidis. That is, on the basis of the strength of voicing, the strength of uttering, these 10 vowels have been classified into two kinds. One is short, quil, another is long, that is niddy. Short, after the 10 vowels, these short vowels are a, e, u, a, o, 5. The long vowels are a, e, u, a, o, 5. These 10 letters have been classified into two kinds. One is short vowels, another is long vowels. Kuril Nedil in Tamil. On the basis of the strength of voicing, the two diphthongs have been taken as long ones. Because in each diphthong there are two short vowels. So they have been taken as long vowels, long phonemes, I and o. On the basis of the strength of uttering, voicing, the 18 consonants have been classified into three kinds known as, on the strength of utterance, voice. The 18 consonants have been classified into three kinds known as strong consonants, light consonants, and middle consonants. Strong consonants, light consonants and middle consonants. These 18 consonants have been classified into three kinds: strong one, light one, and middle one. So let us see strong consonants. Vallinam, ik, kasada, tabara. But actually it is ik, ich, ir. These six are strong consonants. Then light consonants. Mellinam, nyayana, namana. Even though it is, it has been given in compound form. Actually, its consonant form is in, in. That is the original form that we have to use. Then middle consonants. Idainam, yarala, valala, yarala, valala. That is e, ir, il, you, il, and il. These are that is on the basis of the strength of voicing, the 18 consonants have been classified into three kinds known as strong ones, strong consonants, light consonants, and middle consonants. Then let us see secondary letters. It is told that is 369 secondary letters are used in Tamil. Though it has been told that is 369 secondary letters are used, only 216 letters are the secondary letters, plus one special letter. The remaining letters are used for some poetical purpose. Only this 216 plus the 30, that is 246 letters are the letters used in Tamil. And the extra letters described as in the grammar of Tamil letters are used only for the purpose of writing poems. For poetic purpose, they have been classified. That's all. Here, for the 216 compound letters, that is secondary letters, for the 216 compound letters, that is the 10 vowels, 2 diphthongs combined with the 18 consonants, giving 216 compound letters. Here I give you some examples for the 10 vowels, 2 diphthongs, and 1 consonant. 10 vowels, 2 diphthongs, and 1 consonant. I am going to give you how these 12 compound letters are formed. Ten vowels plus the consonant ik. Consonant ik. Vowel a. Compound letter ka. Ik plus a ka. Similarly, see the remaining 11 and 12. That's how the 12 compound letters of the consonant ik are formed, combining with the 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs. Ik plus a ka. Ik plus a ka. Ik plus e ki. Ik plus e ki. Ik plus u ku. Ik plus u ku. Ik plus a k. Ik plus a k. Ik plus o ko. Ik plus o ko. This is the way forming the compound letters, compound phoneme. Letter means phonemes, compound phonemes. This is the way of forming compound phonemes. That is the consonant plus vowel. Form compound phoneme. Ik plus a ka. You see, Ik family, short and long compound letters. In the ik family, see how in the ik family, I mean how the vowels combine this ik and forming the 10 compound letters. Out of the 10 compound letters, 5 are short compound letters and 5 are long compound letters. You see, short compound letters of ik, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. These 5 compound letters of ik are short compound letters. Long compound letters of ik, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. These 5 compound letters of ik are long compound letters. Then 2 diphthongs plus that are consonant ik. Consonant plus diphthongs. Ik plus is equal to compound letter. Ik plus I, kai. That is ik plus I is equal to kai. Ik plus au is equal to cow. Cow, not kada, cow. These ik family long compound letters with the diphthongs I and au. Long compound letters of ik with I and au are kai and cow. That is for the ik family only. Taking the consonant ik, I have worked out here. I have worked out here to show you the examples. Ik family long compound letters with a diphthong I have, long compound letters of yes. Thus, here we have seen the 12 compound letters of ik family with 18 vowels and 2 diphthongs. That is, we have seen the 12 compound letters of ik. The 12 compound phonemes, letters are phonemes of the consonant ik with the 10 vowels and the 2 diphthongs. In this way, thus we can form the remaining 204 compound letters for the remaining 17 consonants letters with the 10 vowels and the 2 diphthongs. That is, taking the consonant ik and using the 10 vowels and the 2 diphthongs, I will show you how the 12 compound letters of ik are formed. In this way, we can form the remaining 204 compound letters using the 17 consonant and the 10 vowels and the 2 diphthongs. Then thirdly, we are going to see the unit. Unit, the length of utterance. Unit means the length of utterance. Time taken for uttering a phoneme is called unit of utterance. In Tamil, we call it madhyarai. That is, time taken for uttering a phoneme is called unit of utterance. The moment taken for uttering the 10 vowel phonemes, 2 diphthongs phonemes and the 216 compound phonemes have been well defined in the classical language Tamil. That is, the moment taken for uttering the 10 vowel phonemes, 2 diphthong phonemes and 18 consonant phonemes and 216 compound phonemes have been well defined in the classical language. That is, time taken for uttering 10 vowels, 2 diphthongs, 18 consonants and 216 compound letters. Now let us see the time what is the time taken? What is the length of the time taken? What is the length of the time taken for uttering these vowels, diphthongs and consonants and compound letters? That is, the time taken for the 5 long vowels. Time taken for uttering the 5 long vowels are 2 units. Or O, A, O. For uttering these 5 vowels, the time taken is 2 units. And diphthongs, the time taken for uttering the two diphthongs I and O is 2 units. And the long compound phonemes, there are 216 compound phonemes. Out of these 216 compound phonemes, 126 are long compound phonemes. The time taken for uttering these 126 phonemes, the unit is 2 units. The unit is 2. Then short vowel, that is time taken for uttering the short phonemes, that is 5, unit 1. Or yes. The time taken for uttering the short vowel phonemes, 5, R, E, U, A, O, unit 1. And short compound phonemes, the time taken for voicing the short compound phoneme, that is 90 compound phonemes, 1 unit. Ka, di, pe, mu, no, etc. The consonant phonemes, the time taken for uttering the consonant phoneme may is 0.5 unit. That is the time taken for the long vowels, diphthongs and long compound phonemes are 2 units. The time taken for short vowel and short compound phonemes is 1. And the time taken for uttering the consonant phoneme is 0.5 unit. It is the length of the time taken for uttering, that is voicing the phonemes in Tamil. So I don't know in how many classical languages these kinds of length of the time used for uttering a particular phoneme have been defined. I don't know. Of course, the classical languages like Greek, Latin, German, etc. may have been defined. The letters which would appear in the beginning, end and middle positions have been well defined in the classical language Tamil. See, what are out of the 246 letters, that is 30 primary letters and 216 secondary letters. This out of these 246 letters, what are the letters can be used at the beginning of your word, at the end of your word, and at the middle of the word? What are the letters which can be used at the beginning, middle and end in a word? That has been well defined, very well defined. That is why it is called a classical language. You see, 102 letters are used, 102 primary and secondary letters are used in Tamil. 102 letters occupy the first position in Tamil words. 102 letters occupies the first position in the Tamil words. தமிழில் மொழிக்கு முதலில் வரும் 102 எழுத்துக்கள். The 12 letters occupying the first position in a word in Tamil. Let us say first vowels. Say 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs could occupy the first position in a word. 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs could occupy the first position in a word. Then secondly, the compound letters. Out of the 216 compound letters, how many letters could occupy the first position in a word? Let us see them. See, it, each, it, in, if, im can occupy the first position in a word. See, out of the 216, these five consonants and their family. Ik, ich, it, in, if, im. These 6 letters with their entire family could occupy the first position in a word. First, let us see the ik family. Ka, ka, ka. See, kani, kaval, kili, kirai, kuyil, kudu. Kedu, Kedu, Kodu, Koil, Kai, Cow. The 12 compound letters of it family could occupy the first position in a word. Then the each family, the 12 compound letters or phonemes of compound letters of each family. Sangu, Salbu, Silai, Sitram, Surul, Sulchi, Seru, Sei, Sul, Soru, Sayam. Sayam means things. I mean, Sauriyam, that is valor. Then the 12 compound letters of the Yith family. Talir, Taldu, Thiru, Thimai, Tunbam, Tutru, Thiru, Tevai, Tolil, Togai, Tayal, Tavai. Tavai means thigh, mother. Then the 12 compound letters of the Yin family. Yin family. Nandri, Nadu, Nilal, Neer, Nungu, Nool, Negilchi, Neyam, Noimei, Noi, Nayal, Navi. Navi means deer. Then the 12 compound letters of If family. Palam, Pavai, Pidi, Pirku, Pudumai, Pumi, Perumai, Pelai, Polil, Poku. Paya, Paya means slowly. Pavam means sea. These 12 letters can occupy the first position in a word. Then the 12 compound letters of the Im family. See? Man, Mon, Min, Mean, Mudumai, Mundru, Menmai, Manmai, Mukku, Muttu, Molai. Mukku means Muttu. That is bud. Molai, Mayal, Maval. Maval means it is also yes bud. Thus, the 12 compound letters of the 6 consonant letters, Ip, Ich, It, In, Ip, Im, they are entire family 12 compound letters of the E consonant letters could occupy the first position in a word in Tamil. Then B, 8 compound letters of the consonant letters U can occupy the first position in a word. In the above, all the 12 compound letters of the 6 consonant phonemes can be occupied the first position. Recording U, only the 8 compound letters of U could occupy the first position. What are they? It is Va, Vali, Va, Valvu, Vi, Vilai, Vi, Veedu, Ve, Veli, Ve, Vetai, Vai, Vayam, Vau, Vavval, not Vidaval, Vavval. Then 6 compound letters of E, recording the E, compound letter E, recording the consonant E, only 6 out of the 12 compound letters of E, only 6 compound letters could occupy the first position in your word. What are they? Ya, Yavanar, Ya, Yanai, Yu, Yugam, Yu, Yugam, Yav, Yu, Yugam, Yo, Yoham, Yav, Yavanam. That is not Yada, Yav, Yavanam, beauty. So, out of the 12 compound letters of consonant E, only 6 letters Ya, Ya, Yu, Yo, Yav could occupy the first positions. You see, actually, according to Tulgapiyam, only the A compound, only the Ya, that is the compound of Ya, Ya could occupy the first position according to Tulgapiyam. Only Ya could occupy the, but according to Pamanandi, the sage Pamanandi, because his mother tongue was Sanskrit, So, the letters occupying the first position in Sanskrit has been introduced by Sage Pavanandi in Tamil. But according to Tolkappiyam, only Ya, Yanai, that compound letters alone could occupy the first position. But the Sage Pavanandi has introduced as 5 more used in his mother tongue Sanskrit. Then 4 counts of ing. Out of the 12 compound letters, 4 compound letters of ing could occupy the first position in a word. Nya, nya, nye, nyo. These are the 5 compound letters of ing. See the words. Nyamali. Nyamali means dog. Nyayiru. That is sun. Nyayiru. Nigli. That is burning wood. Ngulkitu. Ngulkitu. Hanged. Gungitu means hanged. These are the 5 letters, compound letters of the ing family could occupy the first position. See, but according to Tolkappiyam, only R, A, O, these the 3 compound letters formed with R, A, O could occupy the first position in your word. So, according to Tolkappiyam. But at the time of Sage Pavanandi, the consonant formed by R came into use or had come to use. At the time of Sage Pavanandi, the compound letter formed with the R had come to use. So he is included, Nya also in the list. So thus the word Nyamali. Actually, according to Tolkappiyam, there is no Nyamali would not be used. But according to Nannula, according to Sage Pavanandi, Nya is used because at the time of at this time it was in use. Then now let us see what are the letters which would occupy the final position, end position in a word. See, what a language. Some 3 or 4,000 years earlier, they have defined everything. That is why it is called as the classical language. The 24 letters occupying the final position in Tamil words, the 24 letters occupying the final position, end position. தமிழில் மொழிக்கு இறுதியில் வரும் 24 எழுத்துக்கள். Let us say 5 long vowels and 2 diphthongs occupy the final position. You see, actually the 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs could occupy the final position in a word, in a Tamil word. But the 5 long vowels and 2 diphthongs standing by themselves, standing alone, they could make a word. The 5 long vowels and the 2 diphthongs standing alone, without adding any letters with them, without combining any letters, standing alone, they could act as a word. Standing alone, they could act as a word. As in English, act in a word. So that single letter act as a word. That means 1 in a sense. In that way, in Tamil, 5 long vowels and 2 diphthongs could act as the end of a word. Standing as the end of a word. Also these letters stand alone and act as a word. You see? That means cow. That is a small insect. Then that is mutton, beef, A, arrow, O, that is, the wood used to block the water going out from a tank. Madagani Tangum Palakai. Then, here the long vowels standing alone have become the end. You see? Yes, I have already told you. I and thou, standing alone. They act as a word and occupy the first position. Because there is only one letter occupying as a word and occupying the final position. Diphthongs too. I means head, leader. Then ow, that is arrears. Ow, arrear. These two diphthongs standing alone have become the end. Then 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs. In the first we saw the 5 long vowels and the 2 diphthongs standing alone by themselves and acting as a word. Could stand at the end of, at the final position of a word. At the final position in a word. Here, the 10 vowels and the 2 diphthongs combining with consonants. The 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs combining with 18 consonants could act as, could stand in the final position, could occupy the final position. The 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs. Let us see the examples. Vowels and diphthongs. Uyirum, irum, 12. A, E, U, E, O, I, Ow. Vida, Pala, Kari, Ti, Kadu, Pu, Se, Te, No, Po, Tai, Wow. Just these 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs combining with other consonants can occupy the end position. See, Vida means youth. Then Kadu means bitterness. Se means buffalo. Te means God. No means suffer. Wow means hatch or green. 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs combining with the consonant have become the end. Here, 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs combining with consonants have become the end. That I have already explained to you. Third, these 11 consonants, as I have already told you, that is the 24 letters. 24 letters could occupy the final position in a word. You have already seen that 10 vowels and 2 diphthongs. Here we are going to see how the 11 consonants occupy the final position in a word. In, im, in could occupy the final position in a word. See the examples. Orange, man, purun, maram, pun, vey, ver, val, tev, tamil, wall. Orange, urai, that is Roland. Purun, that means fix. Purun the fix. Tev, that is good. Here the 11 consonants have become the end. In the one that is short U, Kuttiya Lugaram. Kuttiya Lugaram, short U occupy the final position. Thus, the 24 letters, that is 10 vowels, 2 diphthongs and 11 consonants and 1 short U, Kuttiya Lugaram, could have to be the final position in a word in Tamil. See, another important thing we have to see is that is in the middle position, the 18 consonant letters, ik, ich, it, ip, in, im, and their compounds, ka, si, tu, me, bu, ni, and their compounds, the 18 consonant letters and their compounds could follow the three consonants, e, r, that is, these 18 consonants and their compounds could follow the three consonants e, r, il. These 8 consonants and their compounds could follow the three consonants e, r, il. It is very important in Tamil. Actually, one consonant cannot follow another consonant in Tamil. In Tamil, it is the special rule. One consonant cannot follow another consonant either at the middle or at the end. Either at the middle or at the end of your word. In the beginning, consonants cannot occupy the first position. The consonants could occupy either the middle position or the final position in a word. But no consonant could follow another consonant except these three. That is, some consonant, that is, these are 8 consonants. Ik, ich, it, im could follow the three consonants e, ir, in. Both the consonants and the compound letters could follow these three consonant letters in Tamil. Look, I have given some examples. You see, kar, udal, the consonant, ir, has been followed by the compound of ik, ku. Here, the consonant ir has been followed by ik, another consonant. Ir is followed by ik. Then next e, the consonant e is followed by the compound tha. In the next word, kaidal, the compound, the consonant e is followed by the consonant e. These consonants, these e, ir, il, these consonants of another letters could another consonants could follow only the e, ir, and il, and not all the consonants could follow them. Only these 8 consonants could follow them, and also the compound letters could follow these 3 consonant phonemes. Ir is followed by ku compound. Ir is followed by ik consonant. Similarly, kaidal, kaital, valdal, valtu, kaichal, kaimai, margali, vekadalai, வீழ்தல் வீழ்த்தல், பாய்ந்தான் பாய்தல், நீர்நிலம் நீர்த்துறை, கீழ்தல் கீழ்த்திசை, பாய்மரம் பொய்மை, கார்மேகம் கார்த்திகை, கீழ்த்திசை கீழிலை. Some of the examples I have given here. That is, dear students, in Tamil it's the special rules. That is, there are 18 consonants. Out of the 18 consonants, only or 2 consonants could appear either at the middle or at the end of your word. Out of the 3 consonants, the first one should be e, ir, or l. Then the following consonants should be any one of the 8 consonants I have mentioned here. This is the special rule. It is the special rules formed because of the grammar of articulation. Grammar of articulation tells us only these 18 consonants could follow these 3 consonants. E, R, L. Then finally today we are going to see imitation. There is one letter acting as another letter. It's called imitation. In Tamil it is called poli, imitation. one man acting as another man. One or more letters replacing another letter or letters is known as imitation. It is my explanation. One or more letters replacing another letter or letters is known as imitation. There are three kinds of imitation. One is final imitation, another is initial imitation, and the third one is the middle imitation. That is the initial imitation, middle imitation, and the final imitation. Here it has been arranged as the final imitation, the initial imitation, and the final imitation. For certain purposes, it has been arranged in this way. The final imitation, Muridi Poli, Adam, that is inside. This im, the consonant im, the consonant in can act as in. You see, this consonant in acts as the consonant im in all this word. Agam, agan, nilam, nilan, mugam, mugan, kalam, kalan. Here, im is the original letter. Here, in is an imitation. Agam is not actually means agam, but it has been taken. It has been accepted. It is the final position. That is the initial position. You see, amaichu, amaichu, ilanchi, ilainchi, aindu, anchu, maindan, mainchan. Here the beginning letters ama is the original beginners. But here the letters amai acts, pretends as the letters ama. Amai acts as the amai. It has been accepted. So amai is the imitation of the original ama. Ilai is the imitation of ila. Anch is the imitation of aind. Munch is the imitation of maindan. Then let us see the final imitation. Muli idai poli. The middle imitation. Muli idai poli. Mine nindra, kindra. These words are even very hard, not in usage, even in Tamil. So it would appear somewhat peculiar to the foreigners. Okay, whatever it is. Oh. Dear teachers and students and educationists, thus we have seen here the grammar relating to letters. Letters, that means phonemes. Letters is the base for writing, whereas phoneme is the base for speaking. Here we have defined here the grammar of letters has been given here. It is the grammar has defined the number of letters, forms of letters, names of letters, the way of production, etc. In 12 ways, 12 kinds of letters, 12 kinds of action of letters have been explained here. Here we have seen some 5 or 7 things we have seen. The remaining things, the remaining parts of letters will be seen in the following classes, because it is not possible to see all things in one class. So here I have given what are the primary letters and the secondary letters. The letters used, the letters which are capable of the kind of the vowels and diphthongs, and the kinds of consonants, and the formation of 216 compound letters. And what are the letters which would occupy the first position in a word in Tamil? And what are the letters which could occupy in the middle position and the end position in your word. I have explained here only the words, I mean the letters which would occupy the final position and the end position in your word. The letters which would occupy the middle position will be explained, will be described in the next class. So, dear teachers and students, where the matters, I mean, get the matters explained here regarding the letters. It is very well without the basic idea of the letters, the basic idea of the grammar of letters. It is not possible to write Tamil correctly. We could speak anyway. As spoken English we could speak. But to write, but to show our intention, our idea in writings, the grammar of letters is quite important. So learn them very well. Dear elders, education teachers and dear students, first of all I thank you for listening to my class so far. In the next class we will see the grammar relating the letters occupying the middle position in your word. Till then I wish all of you a very nice and sweet time. Thank you.